Oh, well, my name is Cheryl Branch, and this is 1,000 Scrunchies for the homeless. Basically, I am, let's see if we can get the light right. Maybe not. I am uh, a senior living in Brooklyn, and I like to sew. My project this year, um, and I'm retired from the health professions and librarianship. Um, One of my projects this year is making scrunchies. Everybody's making scrunchies. Everybody's making scrunchies. Everybody's making scrunchies. Scrunchies are the cloth headbands that head accessories that were very popular maybe 30 or 40 years ago. Um, since they've come back in style. So there are going to be lots of young women wearing them. The rule is that if you've lived in a generation and have already worn them, you probably won't want to wear them the second time they appear. And I'm in the second category. I love making them. I love sharing them. I love the way they look and I love the way they work. But as an older person, me wearing scrunchies is kind of um, like going back in time for me. Not interested. Uh, the project, 1,000 scrunchies for the homeless, um, um, came about when I decided to make scrunchies and realized that they may or may not sell on Etsy or eBay. But because they're so fashionable these days, homeless women who will probably be going applying for jobs and uh, um, talking to people with resources and want to look their best may enjoy wearing one of these hair accessories, provided that the hair is not short. The idea started out as 10,000 scrunchies to be distributed among the homeless shelters in Brooklyn and Manhattan. New York City has 5 boroughs: Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. Uh, um, but the fact is that I may not make it to 10,000. So the 10,000, and on the way to 10,000 is 1,000. And so I think if I can get to 1,000, then I might be able to make it past 1,000 toward that 10,000. The goal is to make 1,000 of these by um, uh, Christmas. There is another project that's ongoing that I promised the local pastor in a local church that I would make um, some masks. Um, they will end up being holiday-like masks and will allow me. So I'll have 2 projects going on. Um, so a little. Um, so let me add here that the little uh, giving back to the community is really important, and giving to the homeless community is very important since any of us could become homeless for any number of reasons. Um, and we all, whether one knows it or not, being homeless takes a tremendous psychological toll. And items which can protect people from the elements and feed their bellies and add that little special something that enhances their self-esteem. Um, is always and kindness is always fashionable. So we offer these scrunchies. The scrunchies will be made in a variety of materials. This is a polyester organdy, and it is made with lots and lots and lots of fabric. It is also made with with a thin elastic. We'll be increasing the elastic for those women who have lots of hair and who require a much more durable hair accessory um, that can tolerate the pounding and the pulling that and on associated with repeated uses in the hair, but also um, that will last a long, 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 long time. Being homeless and living in a shelter um, doesn't exactly um, allow for gentleness and hand washing and air drying. It's very challenging living, even at best. Um, so we'll be looking at these kinds of scrunchies, and we have several others. We have these little cotton blend scrunchies, which and this the we want most of them are made in a variety of blues, like this one. We'll be experimenting with different types of closures, whether it's a sewn closure, whether it's a tuck closure, or whether it's a tack closure, so that the people who wear it can um, actually make the best use uh, over a long period of time of the scrunchie. This is also one of the cotton blend fabrics. Um, it's also blue, and it has more paisley and more homey sort of a country look. And these are great for casual wear. The white one that I showed you is great for more dressy or um, more polished, um, well, dressy. Let me say dressy occasions. We also have the scrunchies that are um, made out of fabrics which have female action figures. Uh, so, um, can you see the female action figure? And we have several the designs of fabric that have the female action figures. They are also the 4-inch scrunchie um, with and we'll be adding the wide elastic. We're always on the prowl for fabrics, and we've identified a teal fabric, which is transparent. It's a polyester chiffon, and with it, we'll be making about 30 of the, no, not 30, about 16 um, scrunchies from this fabric. The thread will be a contrasting purple that we hope will add a little something extra to the scrunchie. Um, we search the oh god we search the local Salvation Army and also Craigslist for um, different types of fabrics to make the scrunchies. I want to give a shout out for the person that lives on Graham Avenue who's um, made a box of scraps available for to us, and a young lady in Bedford Stuyvesant who has also made a great bag of um, white fabrics for us to white and pattern fabrics for us to make scrunchies. Uh, so let's end that for now. We'll put it in the archives, and we'll start again on Saturday or later on today with cutting and stitching and chatting about a variety of topics um, as we start on the project 1,000 scrunchies for the homeless. Thanks. So I have to figure out how to archive this. I'm not sure how to do that, but let's see. Oh, oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Okay. So I've learned how to um, send the link to or save the link. I want to um, revisit or call the person who's got the box of scraps for me, so that I can make sure I get to pick up the scraps later on today, and we'll be probably maybe um, doing the live stream around 5 o'clock. Please check with us later.